Welcome to Perfect English Quizzes. 40 brilliant English adverbs of place to strengthen your vocabulary. Let's start the lesson. Abroad. Abroad. Stacy loved to live abroad for a few years. Stacy loved to live abroad for a few years. Underground. Underground. They have been living underground as fugitives. They have been living underground as fugitives. Outside. Outside. My children love to play outside. My children love to play outside. Above. Above. We were flying above the clouds. We were flying above the clouds. Indoors. Indoors. The game will be played indoors. The game will be played indoors. Nearby. Nearby. A child nearby was staring at her. A child nearby was staring at her. Below. Below. The sun disappeared below the horizon. The sun disappeared below the horizon. East. East. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Somewhere. Somewhere. My purse is somewhere around here. My purse is somewhere around here. Up. Up. I'll pick him up at school. I'll pick him up at school. There. There. I object to her going there alone. I object to her going there alone. Right. Right. It turned out that she was right. It turned out that she was right. Under. Under. The bag is under the table. The bag is under the table. Overseas. Overseas. We can send him overseas like the airlights do their unwanted children. We can send him overseas like the airlights do their unwanted children. Out. Out. He took his wallet out of his pocket. He took his wallet out of his pocket. Here. Here. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Behind. Behind. The house is behind the mosque. The house is behind the mosque. Next door. Next door. He bought the house next door. He bought the house next door. Inside. Inside. He placed the letter inside and lifted the flag. He placed the letter inside and lifted the flag. Far. Far. They have a house not far away. They have a house not far away. Downstairs. Downstairs. He came in without saying a word and went downstairs to the kitchen. He came in without saying a word and went downstairs to the kitchen. Back. Back. He came back home a year ago. He came back home a year ago. Away, away. My sister took care of the kids while I was away. My sister took care of the kids while I was away. Along, along. We drove to Boston and we stopped along the way for snacks. We drove to Boston and we stopped along the way for snacks. Off, off. He took her clothes off and washed it. She took her clothes off and washed it. Towards, towards. She took a step towards him. She took a step towards him. Anyway, anyway. He gave me permission to go anywhere I wanted to. He gave me permission to go anywhere I wanted to. Backwards, backwards. She looked backwards to check what fell off her bag. She looked backwards to check what fell off her bag. Elsewhere, elsewhere. He doesn't want us to worry if he sleeps elsewhere tonight. He doesn't want us to worry if he sleeps elsewhere tonight. Over, over. We can see their school over there. We can see their school over there. Down, down. The land slopes down to the sea. The land slopes down to the sea. Upstairs, upstairs. I thought he could stay in one of the rooms upstairs tonight. I thought he could stay in one of the rooms upstairs tonight. About, about. He was about to call him up when he walked in. He was about to call him up when he walked in. In, in. The children are sleeping in their room. The children are sleeping in their room. Near, near. There are several beaches near his office. There are several beaches near his office. On. There is an apple on the table. There is an apple on the table. Into. He jumped into the river to save the little girl. He jumped into the river to save the little girl. Thanks for taking this lesson. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, and click on notification for more interesting videos.